Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Happy, what is this? I don't even know. What is this? Monday. Happy Monday to you. Hope you guys had a great day today. Interesting stuff kind of going on Twitter. I got to tell you, we're going to talk a little bit about that. Yeah, my heart kind of goes out. I hope Stewart XRP is happy and is in a good place. The big news for me on Twitter was that he, a long time XRP OG, if you will, decided to exit out of position and into of XRP into Cardano. And I hope everything works out well for him. I really, really do. It's tough to see the news of what's going on with the SEC affecting so many people. It really, really is really tough to see that. But yeah, it really, really is. So guys, listen, I'm not going to do the intro. I got to figure out what's going on my computer. Again, I'm going to have to just break down and get regular computer instead of the small thing here that I got. So guys, what's going on? Hope everyone had a great weekend. I hope you had a great Christmas. And interesting stuff going on with the SEC right now. I'm going to share some stuff that's going to make you think a little bit, I think, about ultimately what is really and truly going on with the SEC. Shout out to Bull Run Wonka, is it? I got some stuff from him. And I'm going to talk from a TA's perspective. And I'm trying to put together, Danny Loft. I'm trying to put together why the TA guys continue to look at the charts and continue to be bullish on Xrp. I'm trying to understand that. I'm trying to wrap my brain around again, these are the TA guys, not the fundamental guys, right? Not the partnerships, not the use cases, not the utility, not the David Schwartz is the greatest CTO of all time. Not any of that. The TA guys. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around that. That to me is interesting to note. Really, really is. And I'm gonna share something from a young TA guy and a veteran TA guy. And just have you kind of look at it. I don't know if I'll be able to share the video on YouTube. We'll see. But just have you kind of think about that. I really was taken aback by that. Like, why are they so bullish? Like, if there was a shot for anyone, I think the only one I was listening to Data Dash, who was never liked the company Ripple and XRP because of the whole bank situation. So he doesn't like the fundamentals because it's helping the banks, quote unquote, which I find to be very, very interesting. But yeah, just really kind of interesting thing. I'll let you guys look into it. I at least will share the title of the one video for you guys to take a listen to and just kind of ponder and think about it for yourself. I was looking last night and night before, and I was thinking maybe I should do something with the XRP, and maybe I should, look, going into Cardano, this has nothing to do with Cardano. That's why I put in there in any other altcoin. It's not about Cardano because it's not that I have something negative to say about Cardano. It's not about that at all. So all the people checking in that are Cardano fans, there's nothing to do with Cardano. It's my thinking about just going into any other altcoin. And, I think a safe place would be in Ethereum and would be in Bitcoin Cash. I think those would be safe places. I think because the market is what the market is. I think that there's no negative news. And so I think the top for them. So I think the top 5, right, are going to be fine. I mean, I saw something on Twitter about Litecoin and Doge, and it just blew me away when I thought about it. Literally, Doge was just something like a joke. It was just like a joke, just something to do to do something fun, right? And Litecoin, where literally the dude who's created it is gone, right? So essentially, no people are working on the project. Not a project moving forward, right? If you will, for the most part. Certainly not like Ethereum, certainly not like XRP, right? Certainly not like Cardano, right? In terms of people working on the project moving forward. Yet people, tons and tons and tons and tons of people are buying Litecoin and buying Cardano. And you look at XRP and the project and the people behind it and what they're looking to do, real world partnerships, use cases, utility, all this stuff. And yet there's some people, because of this news, that have made some tough decisions. And I'm a big fan of Stuart XRP. And so my heart goes, I wish him well, right? I wish him well in the move. And certainly doesn't mean that, right? Just because he did that doesn't mean he can't get back into XRP, right? That doesn't mean that at all. So, but in any case, I find that fascinating. XRP Rocket Man was first in the building. Yes, you are, my friend. Good to see you. Auntie Val is here. What's good, miss? Good to see you in the stream tonight. Big John is here. TJ Jackson is here. What's good, brother? XRP Regs, good afternoon to you. Working until I die says, I'm still having a great day. I'm replacing and ring the power steering. Oh, got you. You're replacing an O-ring and the power steering on our Acura SUV. I hear you, my friend. It's good to see that you can do that stuff on your own. I was never quite the handy person. Good to see you on the stream, working until I die. Siege regulation is coming. Indeed it is, Jay Martyr. Indeed it is. Life Pearlers, good afternoon to you. Black 1130, hello. Good to see you in the stream, my friend. Peace. Black Impact. Mamba for life. He's like, what's good? What's going on with you, bro? Dane Love is in the building. Hello, Crypto Seas, XRP holder here. Indeed. Indeed. Matt LaRoche is in the building. What's good, brother? I was telling people about you were the first one years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, but I'm thinking 2 years ago. And you pointed out to me the XRP BTC pairing. And you said to me, pay attention. You were the one who said, pay attention to this whole XRP BTC pairing, right? And you kind of pointed me to the fact that this is what's kind of going on in the market. I remember you did that like a year and a half ago. Matt LaRoche, indeed. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Willie Washington is in the building. Russ Beck is like, screw it. I'm just compounding my XRP on Celsius. Indeed, that makes 2 of us, brother. Good to see you, Russ Beck. Good to see you in the stream with your friends. Hello, bro. Oh, what's going on, Richard Friends? Good to see you. John Doe is here, guys. Over 100 people in the stream. Good to see you guys this afternoon and this evening. Without question, yeah. So I'm not selling my XRP for Cardano or any other digital asset. Yeah, and it has nothing to do with Cardano. It has nothing to do with all the other altcoins. I just believe in what it is that I hold. And I'm just paying attention to people who have been through this kind of thing, and they still look at the charts and say, this is what the charts is. This is this. This is this. And I was listening to someone that a lot of people you probably know, and the fact that he was, I think the thing is level-headed in his analysis of the charts or in the market, right? It's analysis of the market. For me, that's kind of the deal. Yeah, that's kind of the deal for me. So for me, it's XRP and BTC, in and out, and then all the other alts, into XRP. That's kind of my strategy as a whole. But I like that. I like that. I really do like that, Respect. I'm going to leave that up there. 416 Crypto's in the building. Crypto Ice says coin chasing is out of control. It is really, Crypto Ice. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Guys, make sure you check out Crypto Ice on YouTube. For sure, he is doing his thing over there for a good cause. Good to see you in the stream tonight, bro. Or Raul is here. Coinbase holding XRP trading. Did it happen? Did they do it? Is that the word? Coinbase breaking news. Okay, I see it. So Victor P is in the building. How are you? Raul says Coinbase did decide to halt trading. Did they do it? Coinbase came out with another bomb. They're going to stop the trading, right? And so, right. So it. And here's the thing: is that a bomb? Like, is that a bomb? I'm gonna share something with you, right? Like, is that a bomb, around? Like, Coinbase is stopping trading for XRP? I'm curious. Like, is that a bomb? Right? Because last I checked, I think 85 to 95% of the XRP stuff that goes on for Ripple and XRP is outside of the US. So is that a bomb? And again, this is the thing that I think this is so apropos to the news and, the bigger picture. So now people can't get any XRP on Coinbase. So which people can't get any XRP on Coinbase? Anybody know? I haven't looked at it. Anybody know which people can't get the XRP or can't do any more trading or whatever? What's going on, Stephen Curry? Good to see you. D. Daniels, apparently they suspended something on Coinbase. I haven't seen it. Matt LaRoche, I hear you, bro. I didn't, haven't, can't, won't sell my XRP. That said, happy to swap some BTC for Cardano. Exactly, brother. This is what you turned me on to, again, over a year and a half or so ago, and I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. I didn't know. It wasn't clicking. And it didn't click for me, Matt, until like 2 months ago when I got BC Backer's course at bcbacker.com. And then it clicked. It clicked for me. Ryan Mack is here. What's up, my friend? Good to see me. Good to see you on the stream. Ryan says, I have faith. Well, that makes two of us, bro. Xrp Collector's in the building. I hope you're right, Richard Carr, at Crypto Seas. This will be cleared up in a few weeks, and XRP will be well over ATH. TJ, I hear you, man. I hear you, Richard Carr. TJ Jackson thinks, man, it's a shot that people won't be able to, once they get out of XRP, they might not be able to get back in. Ooh, and that, my friends, would be tough. But I hope you're right, Richard Carr. I hope you're right. I think there's a point where you won't be able to get back into XRP, in my opinion. That, my friends, would be really, really tough. Dry Soak is here. It's good to see you, man. Coinbase halting trading from January the 19th. Interesting date. I do have to tell you one thing about Coinbase is since they made an early decision to work with the IRS and all of that with records and all that stuff, I feel like they have an inside track on inside info. So what I mean by that, why that date? That date is interesting. But anyway, so Life in an Alternate Universe says Coinbase plans to fully suspend trading in XRP on Tuesday, January the 19th. Afterwards, users will continue to retain access to their XRP funds. Interesting. What do you guys think about that? Life in an alternate universe. Now, again, I haven't looked over the article. Coinbase plans to fully suspend trading in XRP on Tuesday, January 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Afterwards, users will continue to retain access to their XRP funds. Got it. Interesting date, January the 19th. Is XRP at 25 cents now? So this is, again, that's the news. 24 cents is the key kind of thing. Right? Hello from Europa. Machiavelli dope. What's going on, Machiavelli? Sanchez SN, is XRP worth buying now or not? I can't really answer that question. I think for me personally, in the Crypto Seizure Zone, we believe, and we're not asking anyone else to believe it, but we believe XRP is worth buying anytime up to about 14 bucks. But that's not financial advice, right? I'm just telling you what I think, but you certainly have to make those decisions for yourself, Sanchez. Jeff Dorn is like, Coinbase can keep their fees. Yep. Aaron F says, yeah, that date is sticking out to me. Is that something to do with those tolling agreements? Is that something having to do with the tolling agreements between the SEC and Garlinghouse and what's his name? Chris Larson? But Jakar says, Crypto Seas, remember, investors are waiting on clarity. Clarity drops in a few weeks. The price will go sky high. Yeah. Sky high. I hope you're right, my friend. I hope you're right. Clarity in a few weeks. What is that looking like, and who is that coming from? What is that looking like, and who is that coming from? Richard France has an interesting perspective, and right, who's to say, right? I think they will unlock XRP when it is at $100 or something really expensive. Then they will take your gains. Do not sell your XRP if you do not. If you do, you're asking for trouble. That is from Richard France right there. Ryan James is here. If BTC dumps, XRP is in trouble. Yeah, well, if BTC dumps, most alts are in trouble, right? In too deep, cannot fathom selling XRP. Wait until March. Lunar Alpha is here. How are you, my friend? Good to see you tonight. SEC, okay. So SEC is going to bring clarity. Yeah, I'm a big fan of VeChain as well, Jeff Dorn. Oh, thank you, Life in an Alternate Universe. I appreciate that. Coinbase will continue to monitor legal developments related to XRP and update our customers as more information has become available through Coinbase support. Now, here's the thing. I want to go over to CoinMarketCap for you guys. I just want to share something. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't know if it's something for you to think about. Let's just go over to CoinMarketCap and see, like, who in the world is buying and selling XRP? Like, who's doing it? Like, let's see what's going on. Who in the world is doing it? Where is this at? Why is this now? There we go. What do you look? Come on. let's see if we can take a look at this right here. Like, who is doing those trading of XRP? Let's see if this will work. Hello. Let's look at some market pairs over here on CoinMarketCap. And you got the top exchanges for XRP right now. Oh, no. What happened there? Did I click on something I didn't mean to click on? Bear with me, guys. Oh, I'm dealing with the, okay, there that is. Let's go to market pairs. I'm just curious, like who's doing it and where. Let's see if it shows it, and then I'll share it with you guys. There it is. Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right, let me share this with you guys. And I was just thinking about this. I was listening to Jungle Link earlier today, and he was pointing out the top 20 exchanges for the trading of XRP, and none of them were American exchanges, not Coinbase, not Binance US. I thought that was interesting. So they got Hydex Exchange, XRP and the Tether, 748 million, I believe that is. Bidex, got the Mexico Exchange, you got HBTC, you got BitTribe, X Global. Binance is number 8. Binance, regular. You got Binance Korea, ZG.com. I don't see Coinbase in here anywhere. Coinbase Pro is number 34. There is no Binance US in the top 20, 30. Huh. Binance.com, international Binance, is 18. Isn't that interesting? Hubi Global's in the top 25. But regular Coinbase, or I guess you could say Coinbase Pro, is 34. 34. Not in the top 10, not in the top 20, not in the top 30. And you would think Binance US with Crypto Coley would be in here. Oh, there it is. 108. 108 Binance US. Wow. Isn't that interesting? And then we know of the, so just to kind of let you know on that front, we're at a really, really significant level at this 24 cents. This is the key area. Let me stop that. My best understanding is 24 cents is the key area to hold. Hold 24 cents. And I believe that is for the month, right? 24 cents or higher at the month end close. One of the more experienced and veteran traders says he believes this is a moment of capitulation for XRP. A moment of capitulation. So now, if it breaks 24 cents, it could probably go down to 19 cents, is my understanding. Certainly, we're going to get some for $4. And what I'll probably do is do half at $4 for $1. and then see if we get, if it goes below that. Working until Isaiah says, we're at 23 cents now. Okay. Right. And so that's the key level that this trader talked about. Hugo A. So that's the key news. So Coinbase has halted the trading. Peace B says, Mr. Level Up. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Jonathan Vincent is in the building. Bro, it's been a while, bro. How you doing? Yeah, guys. What's going on, Jonathan? Good to see you in the stream, bro. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so Life Pillars, that the thing that Coinbase is doing in terms of suspending trading is not effective until January 19th at 10 a.m. PST. Josh X says, thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you being here tonight. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not selling my XRP for Cardano or any other altcoin I think it's interesting that 95% of XRP stuff that goes on is outside of the US. Anyone ever think why that is? And why did Ripple take that strategy? Is it just because of the economics of the liquidity? Was they expecting something like this, that they think it was probably possible? Here's the question that Jungle Inc. asked as well. Does XRP go on without US investors? That's a $64 trillion question. Does XRP go on without US investors? So now this Kundalini person says that they delisted XRP. I didn't think that was the case. Danny Loft is like, I'm watching Kraken right now. Where'd they go, Danny Loft? I'm watching Kraken right now with a stack of cash to spend. I hear you, bro. Dan says, but it was expected. So this month 24 cents is the month close. We'll see how that goes. Everyone's planning on Coinbase stopping the trading, obviously, suspending the trading. Of course, they have to protect themselves, right? They don't know what's going to happen, right? They don't know what's going to happen, so they have to protect themselves. Right? So, I mean, that's normal. Yeah, that's a tough one right there. What if they do something like that? 2K law. What if they do something like that? Guys, over 300 people in the stream. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't done so already. And so here's the thing. Is XRP going to survive if it's not open to US investors? Who led the 2017, 2018 bull run? Who led it? Who started? Who led it? Who drove it? Yeah, that would be Asia. Korea, Japan. They led it, they sparked it, they drove it. And XRP is still going to trade in those areas. So what does that mean? If anything happens, I don't know if it's going to happen. I guess my question is Japan and Korea, Southeast Asia, paying attention to what's going on with the SEC? I thought I saw something on Twitter by way of, I thought it was Mr. Yoshitaka Katao, but I'm going to go to my Twitter here and check. It means Americans get screwed. Yep. So XRP is going to continue to do its thing, right? And so I was looking over the Kick lawsuit, and besides naming Chris Larson and Brad Garlinghouse, I mean, besides that, I mean, there's obviously some other stuff. I mean, the allegations are pretty much the same thing between Kick and Ripple. Now, did they get a little personal with Brad and and Chris Lawson? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they did get a little personal. Did Brad and Chris get a little personal with the SEC? I do remember when they came out swinging. I do remember that. 2K Law says, you guys got to open your eyes. They don't want you to have XRP. Making you sell, then you won't be able to buy because it's delisted. Yeah, Daniel Off. I wish I had that. Daniel Off says, read the SEC versus the EOS 2019 settlement. Is that readily available, Daniel Off? Nope, I don't feel that way at all, Joaquin. I was just on Twitter trying to remind the accountant, the guy who did that really great YouTube video not too long ago. You got to get the lawsuit and the dynamics behind a lawsuit. In a lawsuit, the plaintiffs can allege anything they want and not be held accountable. Right? There is no slander. Right? Like Brad can't go after the SEC for slander. Chris can't go after the SEC for slander. So the SEC in this lawsuit can allege anything they want. Like they don't get in trouble for misstating, right? Like, oh, you're in trouble. You misstated. You said it was 700 million in whatever securities, and it was actually 600. You're in trouble. You're going to jail, or you're going to get fined, right? Right? I have, Mr. Nobody, right? And so but the most important thing is, like, if you know an attorney that has been on both sides of a lawsuit, both the plaintiff and both representing the defendant, like totally, that's your best way to totally get the whole lawsuit stuff and what can be said and what can be alleged, the lack of repercussions for alleging. You got to get that. If you don't get that, that lawsuit looks really, really, really bad. If you don't get that. Now we have personal experience on those things. So we know, because we have personal experience, how many people have been involved in a personal lawsuit where you're the defendant and the plaintiff, whoever that happens to be, is accusing you of some stuff. Right? So that's the thing I would challenge you to kind of, if you know an attorney that's been on the other side, right? If you know an attorney that's been the plaintiff, you know an attorney that's been that's represented the defendant, just kind of ask them about the whole lawsuits and what can be said and what can be alleged in the lawsuits. Danny Law says XRP is rising on Kraken. It's over 25 cents on Kraken. Waleed, I could tell you that I am, there's Shakol wallets, right? The Ledgers and the Nanos of the world, right? Those are those, or you can take advantage of platforms like Celsius after you've done your homework and you feel like it's a good place and it's safe for you. You can use the Celsius network to and earn weekly interest on your assets. That's that. What's going on, Dubian 2? DC is in the building. What's up, my friend? Sir Captain Sticks is here. Indeed. Where are we on the fear index right now? LOL. So Well, I'm just curious. I'm going to find this bookmark about Japan saying what they said, and I'm just curious as to why did Japan come out and make a statement, Japan and or Mr. Yoshitaka Kitao, about their stance on what XRP is. I'm gonna shower. Okay, love you. Right? I just want you to think about that. And to me, let me cover this first, because this is what I think is the real deal, and I think this is ultimately where Ripple's fight is right here. Bank of America, Citigroup, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan Chase, Morgan Stanley. Let me share that, but that's what I think the real fight is. This is from Daily XRP News. I forget who does that. True or false, Ripple is evil, dailyxrpnews.com. But anyway, it says here, this is about the fines and the illegal activity of the banks. Which banks? Just happen to be the top tier 1 banks. Major legal actions, over 395 legal actions, major legal actions. Bank of America has 86 of them. The money paid out is $91,013,425,000. Citigroup 79, 20 billion in fines, 20 billion in fines, 537 million. Goldman Sachs 41 legal actions, 17 billion in fines. JP Morgan Chase 80 major legal actions taken against them by the United States government. 40 billion in fines. Morgan Stanley, 48, 5 billion in fines. Wells Fargo, 61 legal actions taken against them. 20 billion in fines. But let me see if I can't find this. I wish I could remember who tweeted this out. And we still got the whole thing with Tether and China and Bitcoin in that lawsuit. That's going to be an interesting thing. Bullrun Walker said something here. SEC obtains emergency asset freeze, charges crypto fund manager with fraud. I wonder why they didn't do an asset freeze for Ripple. You ever think about that? And then Bullrun Walker says, notice the SEC didn't obtain an emergency asset freeze for Ripple. It's because XRP is not a security. This is a good one here to just, I don't know, think about. Billionaire mindset, this dude says, to be in the 1%, you have to do the opposite of everyone else. I'm trying to find this one. Anybody know who's the person who got on Twitter and pointing out that Japan and or Mr. Yoshitaka Kitao does not see XRP as a security and that they're not changing their stance on it as well? Hold on. I'm going to find it. It could be a second, guys. So, U.S. investors are potentially have an opportunity to be harmed and not take advantage and utilize the greatest digital asset ever created in XRP. Let me see if I can find it. It's coming. Retail buyers will FOMO into alts because they'll be looking for the next Bitcoin that happened last time. It'll happen again. I tend to agree with you, David. There's one of the investors that I was telling you about. There's another one of the investors that I was telling you about. But let me find this thing from out of Japan, and Mr. Yoshitaka Katao. Forgive me, I don't know who said it, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, there it is right here from the XRP Billy. What's good, dude? Good to see you, my friend. Keep doing your thing on YouTube, bro. I appreciate you. The XRP Bully said, XRP is a crypto asset in Japan, not a security, Ripple partner SBI claims. The SBI holding statement refers to a research article by, okay, let's see if I can get this one. I don't know if I will be able to. So UK is saying XRP is not a security. Singapore is saying it. Not everyone's turning their backs on XRP, the embattled asset associated with San Francisco-based Ripple Labs. Japan-based financial services company SBI Holding released a statement Monday saying, under Japanese law, XRP is a cryptocurrency asset. SBI referenced a research article by Sadakuzi Osaka of the Nomura Research Institute, indicating under Japanese law, XRP is a crypto asset and is not a security in Japan. And I'm just want you to think about, why is that important? Japan's an ally, not an enemy. And so given what XRP can do and what it does, and Japan, this major nation, has decided that it's a crypto asset and not a security. So we're going to continue to move forward with the benefits that it provides our citizens and, you know, our partners and people that we work with. We're going to keep utilizing the speed, inefficiency, and the cost savings. The US can do what they want, but we're moving forward. I've always said on this channel, I don't see how we let Japan and Singapore and these other nations of the world, Mexico, whatever it is, sing from the rooftop, literally shout from the rooftop all the benefits of XRP, Ripple the company, its softwares, and that the United States is going to kick it to the curb, smash it down, never to be used. That's what you would have me to believe that the SEC is trying to do. To run the company out of the country, to declare the currency, a security, to rob Ripple of all its XRP, and to obliterate the company out of San Francisco. That's what you would have me to believe. I just don't think so. I just don't think so. What's going on, Deep Mind? Good to see you in the stream, bro. That's what that, when you look at that lawsuit and it's 71 pages, that's what people would have me to believe. That Japan and Singapore and all those banks in Japan, the consortium, that they're going to move on and they're going to take advantage of this amazing technology for cross-border payments, right? They're going to take advantage of whatever it is that they want to do with Flare. And the good US of A is going to say, you know what? Not so much. We're not going to take advantage of the efficiency and the speed, the transparency, the immutable monster that is the XRP ledger. We're going to keep those trillions and trillions of dollars locked up in Nostro Vostro accounts because, hey, it's been working. That's what they would have you to believe. Now, is it a fight? Is it a fight with the people that I just shared with you? Wells Fargo, Citi, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and even Bank of America. Is there a fight to be had? Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me ask you another question, and I wonder, I would love to hear what you think. I would love to hear what you think. The central banks of the world, who we know are looking at the XRP ledger to be used, where Ripple, the companies, created a platform for them to build their central bank digital currencies on the XRP ledger. I'm just wondering how concerned they are with what the SEC has going on. Just wondering. I'm just wondering if the SEC. I'm just wondering, not the SEC. I'm just wondering if the central banks are going to come out and say, yeah, I know that Ripple said that central banks and are looking to, do something. Yeah, not so much. The SEC's got this thing going on, and we're going to halt. We're going to stop in our tracks, and we're not really. I'm just curious. You think that's going on to central banks of Brazil? Although the central banks of the world. I'm just wondering. Or it's just another SEC lawsuit like the EOS lawsuit and the Kick lawsuit. Is it just another lawsuit? I'm wondering, for all of us that are XRP holders, I would imagine, I would like you to think about, how did the people that were EOS holders, what do you think they were feeling when the lawsuit came down against them? How do you think they were feeling? What about Kick, the people from Ken, when they got their lawsuit? What do you think about all of those holders? How do you think they were feeling? CJH, yeah, so that's not actually going to happen. That suspension doesn't happen until January 19th at 10 a.m. PST, is from my understanding. 416 Crypto reminds us of the truth versus just noise. It's important to understand the truth as opposed to just noise. Some of the biggest companies we have them, they're here and operating, like Amazon, like Microsoft. SEC, sue. Can we forget about that? Can we forget about that? Or is that just, that was just Microsoft? Oh, that was just Amazon. Some of the biggest companies we have today have been sued by the SEC. It was a speed bump on their road to success. Remember Microsoft? Everybody thought Microsoft was done, toast. Remember the antitrust thing and all of that, Congress and the whole nine yard? Remember that? I'm just wondering, who thinks that the SEC lawsuit against Ripple is somehow worse than it was for EOS? is somehow worse than it was for Kick or Ken, Kick or Ken, however you want. Does someone think that it's worse? And if you think it's worse, please explain to me why it's worse. If you think it's worse, and this is just important to think, guys, if it's worse, please explain to me why it's worse. Is it worse because you read all 71 pages of that lawsuit and read no pages from the EOS lawsuit, and you read no pages from the Kick Slant Ken lawsuit? Is that perhaps why it's worse? I just want you to think about emotionally I'm just curious. Now, remember, and let me ask you another question, Oral. Since you say that it's worse, I just think if you took EOS and you took Ken and you took Cardano and you took Litecoin and you took Ethereum, who would you say is the biggest player in town? Ethereum, the people from Ethereum, the people from Ripple, the people from Cardano, the people from EOS, the people from Ken. Who do you think is the biggest one? Now, for me, I would think Ripple. Right? Legendary says Ripple, obviously. So I'm guessing what I'm saying is, the people Clayton and Hester Pierce and the people from the SEC. I mean, Clayton was literally talking to congressmen and said, we need to embrace this technology. We need to embrace this technology. Because if we don't embrace it, it's just going to innovate around us. And Clayton and the people from the SEC are going to be the ones who take down the biggest player in the space today. That's what you would like me to believe. That is what you would have me to believe, that they're going to take down the biggest player in the space right now. Just happens to be a United States company. And Congress is going to be good with it. The present administration and the incoming administration is going to be good with it. Yep, take them down. Put them out of business. Is that what you would have me to believe? That is what the SEC is looking to do. Thank you, Greeny. I appreciate that, my friend. Good to see you in the stream today, bro. Good to see you. Is that what you would have me to believe? That perhaps the leading technology company in this fourth industrial revolution, that is a US of A company, that a United States government and this new technology is going to take down their biggest player, take them down, shut their doors, and say, sorry, you have this unregistered security thing that you've been moving, and you've been manipulating the markets. And same thing they said about Kick, by the way, manipulating the market, not fully disclosing everything that they're doing. Same exact thing. Right? Just to let you know, said the same thing about Kick. Danny Loft said the same thing about Kick. I could imagine it was pretty much the same thing about EOS. Now you could say, well, those were ICOs, and what I'm overall stating is the United States going to take down their arguably their number one player in this new financial fourth industrial revolution, this fintech company. Are you suggesting to me that they're going to take them down? That's a great point, and I don't know the answer to that. Maybe someone does. Does anyone remember if Kick or EOS, that the trading thereof was suspended? I don't remember that. I don't ever remember the old. Anybody remember? I just bought $30. XRP is still on. $30 euro dollars worth is still on there. Coinbase. Mike Hawk says it was suspended. What was suspended? Was EOS trading suspended? Is that what you're saying, Mike Hawk? Good to see you in the stream, bro. El Hexadente, you're welcome. I don't remember about the EOS and Kick, but I don't remember any halting of trading. I don't remember. I'm asking if you guys might know. I don't remember that. So that's a great question, but I don't remember. Legendary says, I know that EOS never was. Legendary, OG in the space. He says, I know EOS never was. I'm trying to understand how come. If that's the case, SEC lawsuit, EOS, all the news gets everywhere. It's around everywhere, that security thing. I wonder why the trading was never halted or suspended on these exchanges. That has to make you think. $416 Crypto is reminding Carolyn, good to see you in the stream. Good to see another lady of crypto here, Carol. They aren't going to delist, just suspend trading. Coinbase plans to fully suspend trading in XRP on Tuesday, January 19th, 2021, 10 a.m. PST. Anyone think that's odd that they did that? They didn't suspend the trading of EOS. In fact, I think I got my first EOS on Coinbase. So Coinbase never did any suspending. Mike Hawk, I can't click on that link, brother. I wish that I could. I don't know if you're on Twitter where you can DM me that. It's crypto_siege. We are witnessing history, says Dale Town. Good to see you in the stream, bro. Eduardo Carvalho, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Sharif is here. I'm just curious about that. Don't you find that odd? I don't know how long you guys have been in the space. Dubian 2 is a great point. This is what Alessio Rastani is saying. He believes that we're in capitulation with XRP. He does point out, though, that if it goes below 24 cents, then it can likely go to 19 cents. It's about Binance suspending. Oh, so you're saying that they did Binance suspended EOS? Oh. I'm not selling because I believe that first of all, I believe personally that that XRP is not going to be determined as security. At best, it's going to be a fine. At best, it's going to be a fine. I don't think surely worth the billions and billions of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars at Ripple's leisure, at their disposal, they have access to. Surely that law firm of team of former SEC people, would have said, that settlement looks really, really good, Brad and Chris. I think you should take it. So for me, I don't think that there's a snow crap chance in heck that it gets deemed a security. I think deeming it as a security puts the United States at a disadvantage in this global fourth industrial revolution that is the digital asset space. That's what I believe. Now, if there's some bigger plan to make security some type of stable coin, then maybe that's the plan. But the notion that XRP, the idea for me that XRP is somehow going to go away, is beyond my comprehension. It really is beyond my comprehension. So for me, at $4 for a dollar and $5 for a dollar, we're going to be increasing our position because it doesn't go away. And I don't think that Japan and the people in Japan and Singapore and the people in Singapore and Korea and the people in Korea could care less. I don't think they could care less about what the SEC in the United States has got going on. I believe that they believe, like us, that XRP is the greatest digital asset ever created, and they know it. That's what I believe. Now, the market will let us know. I don't know what clarity. Surely, I don't know. Surely Brian Brooks, when he made the statement that he believed we're going to get some clarity in about 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know, but surely he knew there was something going on with the SEC in this lawsuit, right? I would think. Do I know for certain? I don't know. I think this is about clarity. Clarity. Fundamental clarity. And it may be about, you don't hem-haw around about whether it's a security. Just file something with the SEC just in case. It may be about that. It may be fully understanding and getting a grasp on XRP's ecosystem and what is needed and necessary, and how the selling of XRP was necessary to create a market or incentivize, whatever it is, right? It's going to bring clarity. It's going to bring clarity. And I don't think there is any chance, this is me personally, that the United States via the SEC or Supreme Court or a federal judge or Congress is going to take down arguably the number one player in digital assets, the number one player arguably in this fourth industrial revolution with this technology. I don't believe that United States entities will take it down. Like, I don't believe that. Like, I really don't believe that. Now, do I see a possible settlement down the line? Because, you know, these settlements, right? Settlements for me are like, they're like drafts. So this is draft A settlement. Brad and Chris look at that. Nah, I don't think so, right? And then further on down the line, a couple weeks, 3 weeks later, is just draft B of a settlement. And that might be more appealing. Right? Right? So the first draft, you know, the SEC could probably be asking for everything and the kitchen sink. Yeah, give us that escrow. Give us about $1 billion, right? Stop your sales. Yep, change your business model completely around. Yeah, stop this whole cross-border payments thing. Go in a different direction. You like smart contracts, right? You guys like smart contracts. Why don't you go down the smart contracts, right? Rails. Why don't you go down that path? Thank you, Naptown XRP. I appreciate that, my friend. Forgive me for taking so long to acknowledge your contribution to the channel. I appreciate you, brother. Katal and SBI ain't bailing, so I ain't selling. Exactly. Because Japan and the marketplace and those banks over there, they can just create a whole XRP ecosystem unto themselves. Dale Tom, yeah, I would say like 19 cents. I would say 19 cents. I would hate to see it close out below 24 cents. I think above 24 cents, we still have an opportunity to participate in this bull run. Dean H is like, sell it and put it temporarily into ETH. I've considered that, and I've considered Bitcoin Cash. And we'll see. Nothing to lose. You're right, Dean H, because it's money, right? Ultimately, it's money, right? You got your XRP. What's the value? That's your money, right? And ultimately, yep, large cap like ETH, large cap like perhaps BCH. Dean H, you're right, my friend, right? Nothing to lose there, right? Absolutely nothing to lose there. Right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me know what's up, Matt LaRoche. Hit me up on Twitter, bro. I would love to hear that. That's right, Deep Mind. Thank you for reminding me about that, bro. That is so hugely important to note. Stuart XRP mentioned he sold due to him being over invested. Great teaching moment. Great teaching moment. I consider that also work until I die. I'm really torn. I think that ultimately I just won't put more fiat dollars into sell. What's going on, Sean Crosby? Good to see you. Sell token. I got to tell you that model that they got there, it just leads to a nice sell price. It really, really does. I feel like I need to just, I don't know. Ultimately, what does that mean, though, Matt LaRoche? Help me out with that one, bro. The COMEX are now settling deliveries in cash. I reckon in March or April, it's game over. My cousin runs the biggest private bullion company refiner in Australia, and she said the market is broken. Wow. Yeah. The markets are broken. Interesting. Mike Hawk says, Matt LaRoche, we need more info. Dean H. seriously wishing all Xrp hollers best wishes and great riches in 2021. So, Jay Clayton is here. What's going on, Jay? Good to see you in the stream, bro. What did you do? You bought more sell or you traded XRP in a sell, Jay Clayton? Razor XRP says price discovery's coming. A flash, huh? Razor XRP, a flash to the upside, I hope. Dale Tom, you're right. Oh my God, it's a great teaching moment. It really, really is. It really, really, really is. What Stuart XRP said that he was overextended. He invested more than he could afford to lose. And he needed to, you know, he said something about, I don't know, I think he said 2018 being an XRP since 2018. And he said it's zero profit for him. He hasn't made any money. That's a big lesson right there. He hasn't made any money. It makes you think about the whole, just hold on to something and not take profits and not get your initial money out. And how are these principles just being overlooked? I mean, is it because this mantra of, I'm not doing anything until a 4-digit XRP, I'm not doing anything to a 5-digit XRP, has perhaps got people missing out on money that's right there in front of them. Oh, okay. XRP into sell. Okay, there you go. Where are we supposed to dump our XRP if all exchanges in the USA delist by the time this is settled? I don't have an answer for that, dude. I really, really don't. I think there's a big difference between suspending trading to get further clarity and delisting, right? So I think that's a really, really important, right? Really, there's a big difference between the suspending of trading and delisting, right? That's right. And so that's kind of where, it's kind of where I am with this. I do think, I just find it, for me, it's very odd that a trader can look at that news, a veteran, well-established, successful trader can look at the news and just look at the charts. Yeah, I saw that. I'm just going to look at the charts and just kind of do what I do. BRD wallet says transfer tails. If you got the BRD wallet, I guess you can hold it in there. Dale Tom says transfer your coins to a cold wallet. But I do just think there's a difference between delisting and just halting of the trading of a particular digital asset. You know what I mean? So for me, that's why I am today. I'm not selling my XRP to move it into Cardano or any other digital asset. Don't get me wrong. I looked into Ethereum. I looked into BCH. I've looked into sell in terms of changing that around. But I've looked into that. Yeah, I've looked into it. But something tells me, I don't know, just people can kind of get caught out there, and that just drives me crazy. So that's kind of why, and again, it's not about anything to do with Cardano. I think Charles is a smart guy. I think that it's a project that's looking to compete and will compete. But other than that, it's not about any particular digital asset. It's just about me and XRP, right? So that's kind of where I am there. You know, that's kind of where I am with this. You know what I mean? But that's kind of where I am in terms of the digital assets. And I do think, let me see, I'm going to try and play this, guys. It's going to be a little tough. I'll have to tell you that, but I'll try to play this. I just want you to think about this. Alessio Rastani. Hopefully it'll play. I can't guarantee that it will. Again, a veteran trader, experienced in this space.
But of course, we'll take a look at the charts in a few minutes. So we'll take a look, of course, at the charts in a few moments. Before I do that, though, let me just first of all say this. It is usually the case that the news is always bad during a crash. So yes, I realize that right now, as I'm making this video, the news about XRP is, without a doubt, terrible. But that's the case, guys, with every crash. If you look at the chart of the S&P, I'm sure you remember what the news was back in March when the stock markets and Bitcoin both crashed, as you can see here. So you guys remember what the news was at the time, at this point in the stock markets. And the news was terrible. You guys remember that? It was all about the virus, about the pandemic. Everybody was panicking. Now, as you...
Okay, so that's not going to play. But what I would strongly encourage you guys to do is to go check out this video from Alessio Rastani, Rastani. Just listen to it for yourself, and hopefully that'll help you come to your own conclusion. It says, the crash is in XRP. Has it bottomed, or is it over for Ripple? Again, check out the history and background of Alessio Rastani, 255,000 subs, and just listen to what he has to say and see if that makes sense for you. It may strengthen your resolve. It might determine for yourself that, you know what, I'm out. I'm going to point out something from another trader here, and then I'm going to what did you say, Matt LaRoche? Apparently the bridge to bring the ETH projects across to Cardano is close to built. Cheaper fees, scalable and faster devs could follow. Yeah, I know. I heard about that, Matt. Yeah, I heard about that. I did indeed hear about that. Let me share something else here. This is another thing that I find fascinating as well. My thing is, who is who is paying attention to the news? Like, who is responding and who is listening to and who is, taking the news and making decisions? And why is that? Because for me, it feels like I'm fascinated by a TA guy who looks at the news, says the news is terrible, right? And just says, just look at the charts here. If this happens with XRP, then this is going to happen. If this happens, then this is going to happen. And talking about these corrections, and for me, the more and more I'm learning is that the markets, the charts and all that is just based upon how you and I perform in the marketplace. And we have to factor in how we behave in the marketplace is due in large part to what goes on in the news. But it doesn't change what XRP is and what XRP does. Here it is right here. This is from Credible Crypto. Fun fact, Bitcoin's first major correction after its first major rally off its bear market lows was a 72% retracement. XRP's recent dump after its first major rally off its bear market lows was a 73% retracement. This is crypto. This is normal. These are shakeouts. DIY Investing added to that. He said they also look exactly the same on the smaller time frame. Just think about this. There are people out there getting mad bearish on XRP right when it lands on a support of a 2-year resistance. LOL. XRP on the 4-hour looks exactly the same as the last 2 years of Bitcoin. Bear code was the FUD to shake out BTC holders. The bear code was the FUD to shake out BTC holders. And the SEC FUD did it to XRP. Did what? Shake out its holders. Okay, where are you going? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. That's that time already, huh? So just think about that, guys. Just think about that for a second. And again, I'm just kind of blown away at the TA guy's perspective. I'm not saying TA is bad or good or indifferent. I just think how and Alessio is an experienced guy, been in the markets for a long time, and he's just looking at the markets. He's looking at the charts, and to me, I believe that he just fundamentally gets that the charts is just a reflection of how you and I perform or behave in the marketplace. Right? Yeah, bless Cruz. I saw that. I did see the XRP rich list. Right? I did see it. I did see the top point, whatever percentages, and then we got into the whole debate about whether those are exchanges and all this other different kind of stuff. And right? I just think that that's what the charts are. Fundamentally, it's just reflection of how you and I perform in the marketplace. I think there's a reason why Wall Street has a cheat sheet, right? Like Wall Street, they have something called a cheat sheet, right? It's a cheat sheet. Wall Street has a cheat sheet. And that cheat sheet is made up of all the different emotional things, if you will, that you and I go through. And they use that. Right? And so, again, I just want you to think about it. Listen, if you believe that the SEC and Congress and this current administration is going to take them out, because right? If you think they're going to take them out, if you think they're going to take a good old US of A company out and continue and not allow them to continue, when you guys just agree with me that arguably Ripple and its technology and its digital asset is the leader, arguably the champ right now in the digital asset space, arguably, right? And look, and if you believe that a United States government slant entity is going to shut them down, is going to cut the feet right underneath them, is going to take away their baby and not allow them to continue, yet they're going to allow EOS and Dan Larimer, who you never hear like a peep from, who you never see on a show, who you never hear about working with regulators, who you never hear is doing anything that would lead you to believe that that's a company looking to prove its use case in the world. You never hear a peep from the Dan Larimer, or, right? If there was ever a company, what is it, $2 to $4 billion raised in an ICO. If there was ever a company where you never see the top people from that out there in the marketplace, out working with governments, or out doing anything to say, this is what we're doing. Now, I'm not talking about to the community. I'm talking about on a stage somewhere, I don't know, anywhere. Just anywhere. Proving that they're looking to build something. Tell me the proof that you've seen, and this is nothing against EOS. I'm just saying, show me the proof that you've seen from the camp in EOS that they're looking to do something. And yet the good old SEC slapped them with the fine. Slapped them with the fine and continues to allow them to operate. And somehow people would have you to believe that they're going to take out Ripple. they're gonna take all their XRP. They're gonna snatch up all the escrow and Ripple is done. I just want you to think about that. But EOS, now, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you got the people from Ripple meeting with the current administration in meetings. You got the people from Ripple meeting with the central banks of all central banks in a meeting with all the central banks, or with a vast majority of the central banks, and the central bank of the central bank. You got Brad there. And the SEC, or an entity of the United States, is going to just wipe them out and shut their doors down. I ask you, is that what you would have me to believe? Like, does that make sense to you? Yeah, Ripple can move anywhere they want, man. Dean H, Ripple can move wherever they'd like. And this is what I'm saying. If you believe that Ripple is the behemoth, the giant that it is, if you believe that, and you're suggesting to me that a United States entity is going to take them out and take them down, arguably the leader in this fourth industrial revolution. Arguably the leader. Like I don't see anyone from any other digital asset constantly on CNBC or CNN or CNBC or MSNBC. I don't see any of the others. I just don't. I'm not saying that they aren't. I just don't. I don't hear about it. Madame Lagarde meeting with Madame Lagarde, and so in other words, if there was a digital asset company that was out there proving that they're a real company looking to solve a real problem with its digital asset, it would be Ripple and XRP. And again, if the likes of Kick and EOS are allowed to continue and pay a simple fine, I'm not sure why you would think something else would happen with XRP and Ripple. I just don't understand. But there I am, guys. That's where I am. That's kind of where I am on this thing. I hope it made some sense for you. I encourage you to check out that video that I highlight the crash in XRP. Has it bottomed or is it over for Ripple? By Alessio Rastani. You know what I mean? And just kind of see if it makes sense for yourself. Kirk LA, what's going on, bro? Greetings, Siege. I'm honestly losing grip with all the FUD. I would hate to find out we were scammed to help people build Ripple. Now they want to get rid of us. Yeah, I hear you, Kirk. It's challenging. It really is. It really is challenging. It's tough to hodl strong in times like this. It really is. But I would ask you to put yourself in a position of the people from EOS who were publicly sued by the SEC. Put yourself in the shoes of the people from Kick at that moment in time who were publicly sued by the SEC. Put yourself in the shoes of Elon Musk, sued by the SEC. Put yourself in the shoes of Google. Somehow those guys continue on doing the same thing that they started doing. And I believe that Ripple is going to continue to keep pushing on, continuing to do the same thing that they're doing. Will there be a tweak here and a tweak there? Probably. Will there be a fine? Probably. But I believe ultimately we're going to get clarity on what XRP is. And I personally believe this is, I believe it's going to be life-changing. Again, it's just something about weathering the storm, DeepMind. It's just something about weathering the storm. That's kind of where I am. I'm certainly not telling you not to do something with your XRP. I'm not here to do that. That's not my job. I'm not here to do that. What I'm here to say is that for us in the Crypto Sieges home, we're hodling strong. We're hodling strong for clarity. We're hodling for clarity. Yeah. We're hodling for clarity. And I believe that we are going to get it. And we'll see what happens with the price of XRP. But I remind you of what Glenn Hutchins says, the price of the digital asset is what is the word he used? Is distracting. He said the ultimate value is in the protocol. And the price is distracting and uninformative. And I believe this news, and I believe all these news things that people are doing, and all of that is just a distraction. You got to know what you hold, guys. I hope this helps. All right, guys, listen. Thank you so much for hanging out. Close to 400 people coming on the stream today. I definitely appreciate that. Jason GL2 said distraction. Absolutely. So, guys, thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate you guys doing here. If you didn't get a chance to smash that like on the way in. If you enjoy the hangout today, do me a favor and smash the like button on the way out. Smash the subscribe and the notification bell if you haven't already. And I appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, I see Glenn Hutchins invested in SolarWinds via Silver Lake. How about that? Isn't that interesting? All right, peace and blessings to you, Deep Mind. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end the stream like I do all the streams. Remind you of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sideline? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye. Hey, Matt LaRoche, private message me, brother.